Since I've been a little kid, you know, that's kind of like what's been driven me, and what motivates me to play the game is, you know, it's a weird thing to think about, you know. In life, you don't just hit people, but you kind of get that free pass in football, like every play. So I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm like an angry person outside of the football
You're
field.
not walking down the mall and you go, man, I'd like to close on that guy.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't like to think I'm like that, but I mean, on the football field, it's just been a different mindset for me.
It seems to be an art form to playing linebacker. What is it?
I think physicality is always the answer in football, and especially at the linebacker position. If you're not, you know, physical enough to get off a block or to bring somebody down, it's gonna show. You're not gonna be able to make as many plays. So I don't know. You got to find that balance of being smart and you know, agile or physical. So
coming into the season, when you talk about the linebackers, it was Keenan Peely, Peyton Wilgar, Ben Bywater after leading the team in tackles last year, and then Max Tooley. Now it's Max Tooley and the other guys.
I think it's just a matter of just taking the most out of my opportunities that I've been given. I think I've tried to be a playmaker my whole time here at BYU. I've been limited in certain ways in certain aspects of my game, and you know, I just feel like this year has been a culmination of everything I've kind of put into this sport and this program.
Is it like a light has gone on? All of a sudden I see the game this way, whereas a younger player I saw it that way?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, a little bit of honing in just aggression and you know, physicality to, you know, football IQ and being able to, you know, study up on teams and just pick up on tendencies and whatnot.
We all learn from the people around us. So what have you gathered in from Peely and Wilgar and Bywater that's helped you?
I came in with Peyton. I was recruited with Keenan. So, I mean, I've had a close relationship with those guys since day one.
When you see them do something good out there, does it motivate you? Okay, now I got to do something good.
Oh, yeah.
We all got to do something good.
Oh, exactly. You know, I think every team feeds off the energy of plays and other people's energy. So, you know, being able to see Peyton get a tip for me to make an interception, stuff like that has, you know, energized me throughout my career.
Let's talk about the art of the interception. You've had a few of them now, especially pick sixes. Let's walk through South Florida.
I just saw, you know, once the quarterback committed, I was like, yeah, I need to jump this ball, and you know. Just
and can you believe it's happening as you're heading into the 5, the 4,
yeah,
the 3?
It's kind of, yeah, an out-of-body moment almost. You know, every time it happens it's surreal.
Well, it happened again against Utah State.
Like we were going back to, it's just other guys making plays as well. You know, you got John Nelson getting his hand up on that, and after that, it's just a matter of reacting to the ball. I think I was just, you know, trying to read his eyes, read the quarterback's eyes, and I was in the right spot.
Saturday night, team needs something. Peyton tips the ball, you pick it off, and the game potentially turns. You give the ball back to the offense with a chance to go win it.
We all knew that we needed a big play and kind of brought the house a little bit, and Peyton got his hands up again, and yeah, just keying off of their threats. They were throwing it to 87 all night, so you know, I learned from my mistakes from earlier in the game, and was just in the right position to make a play on the tip.
Notre Dame dominated time of possession, which was a huge factor in the outcome of the game. When you're out there in the grind and can't get off the field, what's that feel like?
You know, it's tough. It's tough, especially against a physical team like Notre Dame. When you're getting, you know, 70 plays of defense in a game against a physical team like Notre Dame, that takes a lot. It's a big toll on everybody on the defense, so you got to rotate guys in. You got to keep everybody fresh.
What are you guys saying to each other out there? The other team's going no huddle, so there isn't any substitution for the most part, and you're on your heels a little bit. You're still in the game, but you're on your heels. What's the communication like?
Sure, I'm always just telling the guys, like, let's just go make something happen. You know, let's get a stop. Why not? Like, we can't let anybody count us out when it comes to these things. You know, we can let up a big play here and there, but when it comes down to it, you know, stoutness, making a stop when it counts is what matters.
Slow starts and halftime adjustments have been a thing for the last 5 games. What is it about this team that keeps it from swinging on the opening bell? I mean, it must be driving you nuts, because I know everyone's thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to put like a finger on it, on a single thing. I think it's just we all know what we need to do. We all know the mission involved. I think it's just we need a matter of getting our minds right from the get-go, me included.
It's kind of strange, though, too, isn't it? Because you have 12 games. The fans are sitting there going, well, we've looked forward to this our whole lives. How can not everyone just be up for this moment? But yet the ball gets kicked off, and doesn't matter what game it is, one team seems to be in it, and the other team seems to be catching up.
Anytime you're down, it's hard to stay up. It's hard to keep your hearts in the game, especially games like Oregon. When you got a crowd that's so loud, it's hard to. People don't understand how hard it is for a team to come together at that moment. But yeah, I think Notre Dame, we did better at banding together in the second half, and we had a lot of support from the crowd, and I think that was a big part of it. We had a lot of belief going into it. I think it was just a little bit too late.
Arkansas is going to come in today and just try to run it right at you. What's the key to keeping this from becoming a track meet?
Shoot, like you're saying, I think just making the adjustments earlier and being able to play more stout, play more stout at all levels. Whether it's the D-line, making plays, ripping through and causing disruption in the run game, or us filling holes and completing tackles, with the safeties and the corners wrapping up on the back end. It's just a matter of doing what we know we got to do to stop them.
The Hogs come in on a 3-game losing streak, so they're agitated. You're coming in off Notre Dame, and you guys are agitated. It's like the most agitated game in America. Is it anger management that's going to win this thing?
It might be, honestly, yeah. I think it's a matter of staying, focused on the task. They're a good team, but we need to just play to our level, do what we know we can accomplish. So.
How fun is it to play in these kind of games at the LaVell Edwards Stadium?
It's a dream. I mean, I've really always dreamed of it since I was a little kid. I remember writing in my journal about playing for BYU when I was in 3rd grade. It's something I've always dreamed of, and it lives up to every expectation I had growing up. The fans are crazy, the games are crazy. These big teams coming in, it's just, it's nothing more than what I could have hoped for.
We'll play like crazy today.
I'll try my best.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.